All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, man, we have a very, very serious accusation once again put on Turkey Al-Sheikh, where there's now worries that the fight between Canelo Alvarez versus William Skull could have been a fixed fight, and it is once again Turkey Al-Sheikh sticking his finger on the scale of justice and screwing stuff up. Let's talk about what William Skull said Turkey Al-Sheikh told him about the Canelo Alvarez fight in advance. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be in the 168-pound division, where we got some fight fixing going on. And what is fight fixing? Fight fixing is when somebody does something that they ain't supposed to do to affect the outcome of a fight in a way that would benefit them. And that is what Turkey Al-Sheikh is being accused of again. This time in a fight with Canelo Alvarez and William Skull. Man, but before I get into that, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. And if you're a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, thank you guys so much for your support. It really makes a huge difference to the channel. Let me give you a little background on this. William Skull is a Cuban 168-pound fighter who fought Canelo Alvarez on that Fatal Fury card. He set a record, or Canelo set a record. He and Canelo set a record for the least punches thrown in a fight. I do believe, according to CompuBox, it was that bad a fight. That, and William Skull was asked about it and why, even though some people thought William Skull won that fight, why he did not go at Canelo Alvarez more. Well, the answer, my friends, is quite disturbing. Yeah, it is. It's quite disturbing. The reason, according to William Skull, that he did not throw more punches at Canelo Alvarez was that he was told not to by Turkey Al-Sheikh. Let me repeat. He said that he was told not to hit Canelo Alvarez too much by Turkey Al-Sheikh. Because according to William Skull, Turkey Al-Sheikh said that he has important business with Canelo after this fight and did not want William Skull screwing it up. Now, here's the thing, okay? First and foremost, if Turkey Al-Sheikh had not, if two things were not the case, I would be like, whatever. Maybe he was playing. First is that this fight is in Saudi Arabia, where Turkey Al-Sheikh has a wing of a prison named after him called the Tutu Wing. He has got a very big reputation for being a thug and somebody that is more than capable of perpetrating violence upon another human being. So, number one, the fact that he said it to him in Saudi Arabia would have to make that person think twice about going into the fight and letting everything hang out, right? And then number two, Turkey Al-Sheikh already did this with the Shiraz fight in Saudi Arabia, where he ran around and told Shiraz's corner that he was down 2 points on a card. What we have here, my friends, what we have here on Turkey Al-Sheikh's part is a failure to be able to appear neutral in any way, shape, form, or fashion. He is playing the role of a promoter and a manager, and I have to think a gambler too, because he's probably losing money on these fights. But at the very least, Turkey Al-Sheikh has to stop telling people and talking to people in ways that can affect the outcome of the fight. But we know full well that he does not care about that. He wants to affect the outcome of that fight, which is why he told William Skull, do not beat Canelo. We have more business ahead of us. Let me tell you something. Fight fixing is very, very real. Very, very, very real. I personally believe that all of those fake fights that were on Turkey Al-Sheikh's card, especially the one that was in New York, I believe all of those were to a certain degree fixed fights because those fighters didn't try to fight. They didn't try to fight. They didn't try to fight. And you look at the record low output. How do you have 2 fights in a row, 2 nights in a row, break the record for the least amount of punches thrown in a fight? That means that the fighters told themselves, okay, no, we're not going to really try to hurt each other and really go for anything in this fight. Now, what if other people were told the same thing? Well, as William Skull was. I wonder if Rolly Romero was told not to hit Ryan Garcia. I doubt that he was, but I can tell you what they did do to him. They refused to pay him his money, put his money in escrow, according to him. I guess that was agreed to. They also failed to give him a hotel room. They also failed to treat him with any modicum of respect during the lead into the fight. That is another instance of trying to set everything up for your guy, Ryan Garcia, to win so that you can have that next big fight coming up. It's very clear that Turkey Al-Sheikh, has been matching people funny that he doesn't like. That's what he did with Deontay Wilder when he threw Deontay Wilder in right off the bat, off of what he had, like 1 round in 3 years. He goes and puts him immediately in with an extremely active Joseph Parker. Put him right in there with Joseph Parker. And then when he loses Joseph Parker, what does they do? Throw him in there even worse with a streaking Zhilei Zhang. Look, anyway, man, you guys can act like we don't know what's going on, bro. Turkey Al-Sheikh is trying to take over the sport of boxing. He's already bought up the media. And he's going to be sticking his fingers on the scales of justice in these fights, trying to skim off and trying to make the outcomes be what he wants them to be. He's not going to do anything different than what HBO did when HBO became the big power player in boxing. They start acting like they're God and thinking that it's not the boxers that make the world go round. It's them and their television cameras that make the world go round. But it is what it is. We'll see how everything turns out. But for sure, that is a huge fix of that fight with Canelo Alvarez and William Skull by just telling William Skull that in the environment they were in. Come on, man. Anyway, that's my take on the matter. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.